Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play Nova Drift, a game by Jeffrey Nelson. It is a pretty frantic shoot 'em up in which we are going to see little bits of roguelite in the way the runs are going to play. The game is going to continuously just throw at you plenty of upgrades. You will be able to mix and match to make your perfect build, or maybe not, just maybe stay alive. And as you're going to progress, you're going to be able to use the score you're going to do when you die to unlock new things you will be able to use in your next run, new mods to change a bit the way you're going to play. And you know what, we are going to just take a look at this by playing a bit. It's going to be much more self-explanatory, so let's just do so. Alright, so here we've got a bunch of mods we're going to be able to activate to customize our experience. We've got the practice mod, which is going to give us a place to maybe take it a bit slower, but the score are not going to be recalled. So if you want to unlock things, it is not going to happen here. We've got an endless mod, which is going to enable us to keep going with the game even if we beat the final boss. We've got this one, which is going to increase the speed at which the waves are going to arrive. I might want to deactivate because it's not going to be as simple to speak and to play at the same time, so I will have a bit more time to explain the mechanics. Maybe we'll just put it back on. And I don't really have the other one yet, so we might unlock a few when we are going to play. So the game is basically, it's working a bit like an asteroid. You've got a central axis on your ship. You are going to be able to rotate around it, and you will trust to advance in different direction. And you've got a shooting ability, of course, and another button to make your upgrade. So let's just start a first game. I really love the look of the game. It is really clean, it is really simple, you see everything well, and it is working. So okay, good. I was not on the right keyboard. And now I can just move around. I've got a shield. If you just take a look down there, I've got two bars. I've got my hull bar in pink, and I've got my shield bar in blue. And for now we've got no so much enemy, so I need to be careful. I can collide this thing, but it's going to hurt me a bit, as you can see. I might want to avoid this one though. And here are my first enemy. As they are going to die, they are going to drop little bits of, let's say, experience, which is going to enable me to do upgrade, and actually you can take but already one, which is going to enable me to choose what kind of weapon I want. So we've got three choices here. I've got the missile here, which are going to be auto-aimed in a way. We've got a pretty interesting weapon which is called Torrent. I might want to go with this one because it is very, very cool. And we've got Flak, which is going to throw deadly burst of shrapnel. I did not try this one yet, but we are going to go with some because it is fun and it is unusual as well. And if I didn't want any of these, I could use the rolls to give me more chance to get what I want. So let's just go for that to begin with, and we'll maybe change later on. Alright, so now I've got a weapon which is going to be slightly different. As you can see, it is more like a flux of a stream of bullets, and it is going to give us quite a bit of damage to damage our enemy. We've got another gear to deal with. At first it's a bit confusing the way it's going to play, but if you just take a look at the left, there is some kind of skill tree which is going to progress as we are going to advance. I will just use that once more when we're going to have a few more, but first let's just decide what we're going to go for. We've got three kind of bodies here. We've got the stealth body, which is going to cloak when not firing a weapon, so maybe the enemy are not going to go toward us so much. We've got the sentinel, which is going to give us a shield, which is going to be much more powerful, but which is going to reduce our rate of fire. There is often a little drawback here. And we've got the engineer, which is going to give us this one I am going to take. I really like the drone in the game. So whenever a drone is going to be acquired, we are going to gain an extra drone, so it is quite cool. Let's just go for this one, because drones are just so great. Oh, wait a sec. And I need to be careful. Alright, I've got another upgrade to activate, and at first it's very, very quick, and we're going to get plenty of things to toy with. So we've got three things. We've got a shield, which is going to reflect enemy weapons damage. And we've got another one which is going to be amplifying the ship mobility and damage output when it is active, but it is very fragile. And then we've got the other shield, which is going to bear the searing arch ring, which burn enemies, so it's basically a damage shield. I think I might want to go for the reflection things, so it's going to give me an edge, I believe. Alright. And I love the way the colors are going to change. These are just so pretty. I'll just be careful not to be too much in danger. I'm not moving so fast right now. I need to be careful. I really love this weapon, it's just so pretty. Look like some kind of flower. And these asteroids are just really, really cool as well. So as I was saying, I've been deactivating the thing to get the waves to come faster, so the game is going to be a bit slower. It is easier to discover how this game is working that way, and it's going to give us more time to see things. Let's just try to kill this guy before they just do too much damage. These little XP points are going to, of course, disappear, so you need to hurry to get these, and let's just get a new upgrade. So I want drones, and these are over there, so we're going to get little drones which are going to help us, and these are basically the mod you are going to add. And if you just take a look down there, you can change the gear you've got already, but for now we're not going to do that. We're going to just keep pushing into the right direction. We are going to take these drones, and hopefully it will help us just deal with that gate. So as you can see, they are aiming automatically towards the closest enemy, and it's going to give us a bit more firepower. Let's just give us more things. So what do we have here? I've got a bunch more things. We've got focus fire, which is going to decrease the spread of your ammunition. We've got hull regeneration, which is going to improve your hull regeneration. It's going to give you more strength in your hull. We've got plenty of things. There is so many upgrades. It is always difficult to choose, and it is at some point I believe you will have your, let's say you will have your favorite gear, but at first it is very difficult to see what you want to take. It is more, you know, trying and try when you die. So we need, let's see, I might want to go with magnetism because it's going to give me more options, as I will just collect much more things and I will be able to do much more upgrade. So let's just, it's not going to change much, but with our current build, but it's going to help us progress faster. We can lose the drones, and we can also give them shields. I might want to try to destroy that. Oh wait a sec, I don't really want you to let... Okay, let's see, we've got plenty of mines, and we're going to be able to level up very soon. Alright, so what do I want to do? I might want to take a look, so I can improve my shield durability, which seems to be quite a good thing to do if you want to survive a bit more. We've got also different gear we could go with, but I really don't want to change it already. So this one is going to give me more battery of projectile weapons. We've got also different kind of weapons. This one is going to split bullets, and it's going to give you a strong shield at the front of the ship. And there is also a build which are going to, let's say, which are going to focus on collision, so you can just go straight at your enemy and destroy them by just colliding to them, but it is not the build we are doing right now, so we'll maybe try a bit later. So targeting, more shield I believe is probably the way to go. I could also go with better regeneration for the hull. Oh, the shield, yeah. Tough choice. Or more mobility could be useful as well, but if we go too fast, oh, we might want to go for a bit more mobility. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Oh, another one, good. I might want to go for more drone things. So more hull for the drones, more mobility for the drones, and more rate of fire. Definitely good if I want to make a drone build. Okay, so we've got a little break over there. Let's see what's going to happen. Got a bunch. Oh, I'm pretty fast. Look at that. I'm a lot faster. Just destroy this asteroid. I don't think I'm getting anything from these, but I can still do it while I'm waiting for these waves to come in. And then we'll go into the danger zone if we die quickly. Okay, there is a few things we cannot actually destroy and we need to avoid, like this little... Oh, wait a second, I'm taking hits here. Don't do that. Okay, we are almost there. If you just take a look up there, there is, I think, a little XP bar. I'm at level 7, and I will need to advance a bit more. Where are these guys? I've been activating the damage, the numeral damage here, but I can probably just deactivate these. No, not here. I will just remove these a bit later on. It is quite handy to know how much damage you are doing, and so you will see how you are improving. Oh, wait a second, I'm not willing to let you kill us that quickly. Okay, let's see, what do we want to go for next? I've got, oh, maybe defensive drones, or I could increase shield radius to prevent me from being attacked too much. What do we have here? Streamline, more mobility, less ship size, and less drone orbit radius. Nope. I could... more hull? No. Let's go for defense drone. I want to go with more drones overall. Now we've got drones which are going to try to protect us against missile, enemies, and whatever is going... Oh! Okay, this was what I was speaking about. This is kind of kind of hazard. I cannot actually deal with too much. We've got another upgrade ready. Amazing. I can go. Oh, this one is good. So it's going to give us shields for the drones so they don't get destroyed too quickly. But my shield is going to, let's say, your shield apply to your drone instead of you. So I will probably lose a bit of durability to my shield, if I understand right. Now let's go for that. So I will have the drones which are going to be resilient to things. Okay, let's be careful. I just try to get this guy in time. I've got my drones which are going to do all the dirty work. And the more drones the better. So let's just try to keep going with that. Alright, let's go for a bit more XP, almost there, progressing, and let's see these guys. I'm really digging the art style of the game, it is so good. Okay, the drones are restricted again. So we've got these big guys, going to get a bit more dangerous as we progress. And I did not mention that, but we can actually go through the edge of the scroll to just attack from, let's say, behind. I need a better upgrade, so what do we have to get this guy killed? So we've got blast radius, mines could be useful. What else do we have? Shield cooldown, deadly wake, your thruster, leave a trail behind. Oh, this might be useful. Might want to go with that. What is the last one here? No mobility. Mines, targeting. Let's go for the deadly wake. It seems to be quite cool. Okay, so even if they go behind me, they will just get killed. Okay, it was perfect for this kind of enemy. So we've got these cool guys which are going to try to kill us as well. Let's get this one. Okay, good, a little bit of upgrade. What else do we have? This one is emergency system. When your shield breaks, emergency system activate for 1.2 seconds. Emergency system grants 25% mobility. Emergency system grants damage and collision immunity. This is also very good. What is this one here? +1 decoy drone. This decoy drone confuse enemy into targeting it instead of you. Okay, there is plenty of things here. Let's go for a bit of regeneration, I believe. Or maybe this one? Maybe this one's going to give me more survivability. Oh, I could just make a reroll. I've got 2 reroll. Might be worth it. Let's just go for it. So what do we have? More drones. Predator drones seems to be quite good because these are not going to follow me anymore, as they're going to chase my enemy. Or we've got also clone drone. These drones are going to attack enemy with your weapon and weapon mods. So I'm going to have a clone. It might be useful. So many good things to take. It's difficult to choose. Let's begin with the Predator, and I will see what I go for next. I'm going to get a level up pretty soon, I believe, so many drones. I've got the trail. Come on, guys, don't let these damage you. Alright, more. Oh! Don't do that. Not fun. Okay, let's get out on this side and come back on this one. Pretty nice. Little bit of where do you want to go for? I still want to get this, so we're going to go for it, I believe. We're going to level up pretty soon, I believe, anyway. So what is? No, it was a guy with mine. We gained a reroll, so we are going to be able to switch again. Okay, we need to be careful because at some point we might get elemental damage, which are going to be a little bit more dangerous than what we've got. Okay, let's see. So more things. So the clone drone, I think it's definitely worth it. Let's go for it. And where? Oh, just over there. Nice. It's a shame we do not have the same amount of drone, I believe, that I do. Oh, we are being attacked by much more dangerous enemies. These guys have shield. We need to attack them from behind, and they are quite slow, but still, it can do a fair amount of damage here. Got more things here. I can actually exhaust their shield, I think, but we're going to attack them from behind. It's going to be much more efficient. Oh, I know this guy. And he might be coming back at some point, but he seems not. Oh, maybe he's fighting with my drones. I think he's probably killing my drones. Oh, wait a sec, he's going to shoot me with his lasers. I think I bumped into the guy. Okay, so maybe it's time to give me a little bit of regeneration, or I could go with shield durability, which might be also useful. Okay, let's go for that. Because my shield durability is not really good. Okay, we're going to just switch direction. I'm going to let my drone just do all the dirty work. And we'll try to get this strange snake out of the way. Try to pursue him. Alright, kind of dead. And not so much remaining here. Okay, these drones are just so good. Another level up. What do we want to go for? Maybe more regeneration? You have no... No, I'm keeping my shield. I'm not going to do that. Better shield radius or more L strength. Okay, let's go for the L. So we'll have more chance to survive to anything which is going to come our way. Got more things over there. Alright, good. More mines. I need more drones. These are already pretty good, but I would definitely like to... It's a bit of a mess on the screen, I must admit. But it is a cool mess, so let's just take a look. We've got... you know what, we're going to use a reroll. We've got 3 of these. We might get something good. So last time, when you die, a massive explosion level your enemy. You are reborn once with max L strength and 1 max shield durability. In this state, plus 1000% total score earned from your power up. This might be interesting. And let's go for that. It's going to give me an extra chance to survive. I think I'm still in endless mode. Not really sure about this, but I don't remember just flipping the thing off. Oh, here they come back. Hopefully my trailer is going to give them a hard time. And my drones are going to kill them all. Alright, let's see. Let's just damage the shield of the guy. Oh, I'm too close. Oh, okay. It was a bad move. Anyway, let's take a look. Nah, I want to roll, I think. One more time. More shield. Blast reduce. What do I want to go for? Bigger ship size. Nope. Absorption. Oh, this one could be useful. So I'm going to reload my shield faster. That way I won't damage the L so much. I think my clone is much more efficient than I am. And I've got 2 of these. I need to bring something bigger if they want to kill me. Oh, here it comes. I love the fact my drones are just flanking them. Oh, what was that? I'm out of the picture. Need to come back. Just go around. Oh, wait a sec. I'm taking heavy damage, I believe. And I'm not fast enough to avoid things. Oh, wait. So what else do we have here? Shield durability might be useful. I'm taking quite a lot of damage these days, but I need to improve the reduce absorption. Let's go for the durability. And where am I? Oh, I need to wait for... Oh, what's happening? I think I might die soon. I need to let my drones just do the dirty work while I'm trying to recover. I'm so going to die. I just level up again. Can I get something which is going to help me survive? Oh, let's see. Might want to roll again. Okay, what do we have here? Reflexive shield. Oh, it seems to be cool. When I take damage, take shield. Okay. I wonder. One more decoy drone. That could be cool. I'm going to maybe go for... I could take that and just... We'll see what I'm going to do next. Oh, is it a sun or something I need to avoid? Because these guys are just getting a bit crazy when they explode things. Oh, not good, not good. Wait a sec. And there die. Okay, that guy should be off the screen. No more shield for me. I need to be really, really careful. I feel like I'm lacking a bit of drones. Oh, what is... Okay, we are getting a bunch of enemy around. Okay, let's see. That guy is definitely lagging. Oh, I think I died. But I'm reborn, am I not? Where am I? No, I died twice. Anyway, we've been unlocking quite a bit of things. Let's just take a look. Maybe we'll unlock a mod which is going to be interesting to take a look at. So, we've got a new challenge mod, enemy territory, which is going to increase the starting wave by 15, so it's going to be probably a lot more difficult when we begin. We've got a new mod of unlocked of a clock, a better rate of fire and mobility at the cost of 25 maximum hull, so it's going to make me a bit more fragile but more deadly as well. Havoc, which is going to give me more score from my power up. We've got a new weapon, Vortex, which is going to charge up and release devastating slow moving Vortex. Interesting but pretty difficult to use. More rerolls and so on. So let's just go with that, and let's just try one more game. I'm going to go with something much more difficult so we don't linger around. We're going to activate the danger zone, we're going to activate the enemy territory. I'm probably going to be in trouble. And I'm going to try to go with a different build, because we've been playing a lot with drones, but maybe it's going to be interesting to take a look at something else. So let's just go for that. And I forgot to remove the damage. It's not such a big deal. And okay, so we're going to see enemy which are going to be much tougher to begin with, and I'm not going to begin with grenade because I believe it's going to be a weapon which is going to be difficult to use. I could go with split shot, but this is something which is pretty much of a classical in games. But the Vulcan here seems to be interesting. Take minus shield damage when you fire. Oh, I cannot fire all the time then. Okay, interesting. Let's just go for it. I'm not sure I'm really fan of it. I might want to change it because I'm taking quite a lot of damage and it's not really precise. Yep, we're going to definitely change that. Wait a sec. Come on. Just need a bunch of things. I'm taking plenty of damage, it's not working well. So, what do we have? We've got Assault, which is going to give me a better rate of fire, and Battery, which is going to give me more projectile with my weapons, and Research, which is going to improve the... oh, but I'm going to lose a lot of shield durability. It might be interesting, but I don't feel I'm at ease enough to go for that. So we're going to try to go maybe with the Assault body, I think. Projectile fire from the broadside. This one is interesting also. Let's go for the Assault. And I've got another level up, so we are going to change something. I cannot change my weapon yet, so we are going to try to go with, let's see, Reflection Shield? Damage Shield, maybe. Oh, I've been attacked from behind. Okay, let's go for something else. And can I get some different weapon now? Rapid Fire? Nah, I want to change my weapon. Let's just reroll. Maybe I've got 3 of these, so I might be able to find something of interest. Nope. Nope. And okay, nope. We're going to go with the Pulse. It's different at least. And stupid. I died. Okay. It was a particularly bad run. We're going to try to do it again. Even though maybe it's not a good idea to go with something that difficult. Let's just maybe remove the enemy territory so I get a bit more time to actually unfold my build. Okay, we're back. With a regular attack. I kept the danger zone so it's going to begin a bit faster. Because shooting asteroids is not going to be that interesting, as these are not going to give us any ways to upgrade our build. Come on guys, waiting for you. Okay, one level up. Let's go for... oh, I might want to go with that. I unlocked this one last time and I did not try it yet. Bladed drone to shred enemy to pieces. Okay, let's go for that. Oh, it's like a boomerang. It is interesting. It's probably going to be difficult to use, but I'm pretty sure it's powerful. I love a game with cool, strange weapons. And this one is kind of strange. Alright. Can I get something here? I need to... I can level up already. So Hullbreaker, this is something I wanted to show you. It is a bit different from what we've been playing. It is going to be crash damage to enemy is increased by ship speed, penetrate enemy destroying by collision, and 70% crash damage resistance, 25% health recovery rate. It is quite interesting. I need to collide with people to kill them. Can I get a bit more? Let's see. Amplifies the ship mobility and damage output. Fragile. Let's see. Hello. It's going to burn my enemy. I might want to use that. Or shield mobility to prevent them from shooting me too much. Let's go with that for now. I love the way the ships just change color as you change update. There you go. And I've got one more here. Oh, I just got him for a sec. Okay. Need to be careful because if I take too much damage I might die. Even if I'm in a ship which is called Hullbreaker, it might not be enough. There we go. I'm taking too much damage. I'm taking so much damage. Okay, wait a sec. I need to get you killed. I'm taking too much damage. Let's just not do it anymore. It is working, but at what cost? Wait a sec, I'm not ready. Please. Let's just give me something. Okay, so I need to survive a bit longer. How do I do so? Faster shield cooldown could be useful. Bigger shield durability might be useful as well. And more mobility. I wonder. Let's go for maybe the shield cooldown. So I get a shield which is going to be up more often. And maybe I will be able to survive slightly bit more thanks to that. Oh, look at that, the boomerang is just shooting other enemy as it progresses. Okay, so what do we want to go for? I still want to keep going on this build, but this is not that easy. Might want to go with magnetism, but it's not going to improve my durability. Maybe something to regenerate my hull. More hull strands could be useful as well. But let's go with this one so I can level up faster and... Alright. Okay, it's an interesting weapon. Boomerang here, shooting things like that. Oh, wait a second. I'm still going to die here. Come on, come back. Wait, yes, I think colliding with mines is a pretty bad idea. Anyway, it was fun nonetheless. Colleges is not a good score anyway. It was more efficient with the drones. So I think we are going to conclude here. We've been seeing how the game was basically working, and I just want to take a bit of time to tell you that the game might still be on Kickstarter. If you want to take a look at it, I'm going to put a link into the description. And guys, I hope you like the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe, and until next time guys, have fun!